Hey, hope you guys are well. So, as I promised, we're starting our Rugby Fitness Challenge. So, for the next 18 days, every day, I'm going to be sending you a new little workout. The point of this is all the exercises are pretty simple exercises, but don't let that simplicity fool you because I will be giving you ways you can actually increase the intensity. So, don't look at it and say, oh, that's going to be easy. Well, actually, we've got different ways that we can actually increase that intensity. So, don't knock it before you try it. Give it a go. I know it's going to be challenging if you push yourself and actually put the effort in. So, like I said, for the next 18 days, every day I'm going to be sending you a new little workout. We're going to start off initially with just a little assessment to see where you're at. And then on the 24th of December, the day before Christmas, will be your little Christmas present from me. We'll do a reassessment, and then you'll see that you will have gotten fitter and stronger. You might even have lost a couple of pounds if you have picked up some quarantine weight, right? So, like I said, for the next 18 days, every day, going to be sending you a new program. Yeah, on the page, every day I'll come on and I'll do some little explainer videos. But if you want the full program, if you just go to www.rugbyfitchallenge.com, so that's www.rugbyfitchallenge.com. If you just put your name, email address there, click get started, you'll get a confirmation email. Just in that email, just click on yes, I want to get started, and then you'll start getting your programs every day. It's not one of those automated stuff. I am physically going to email you every day, so it's not an automated thing. Every day I'll be sending you your new training session, right? So like I said, if you want to be part, just go to that website, rugbyfitchallenge.com, name, email address, press get started, and I'll send you stuff through. But for today we're just doing our initial assessment. So what I've done is a couple of little videos just explaining how each of the exercises work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that next. It's just five little exercises you're going to do. It takes about 2 minutes each to do. So it's going to take you, let's just say, maybe take you about 20-30 minutes just to do your assessment. So you can get that done. You can still get that done today. If not, get it done first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, so like I said, today's day one of our Rugby Fitness Challenge of 18 days. Okay, like I said, get your assessment done today. Go to that website, rugbyfitchallenge.com, and then like I said, every day I'm going to be sending you your new workout, right? Like I said, promise you, do it, push yourself as hard as you can, and I guarantee that you'll get fitter and that you'll get stronger over the next 18 days, right? So like I said, next, I'm just going to show you the little videos I've done for you, and they're just going to explain all your little assessment exercises. Like I said, it's all really basic stuff. It's not a coaching challenge and I need to teach you new things. It's stuff that you've probably done before, so I don't have to coach you on how to do the exercise. You just have to get going, push yourself, and like I said, you'll reap the rewards at the end of the 18 days. All right, like I said, here's those next videos, and then I'll see you tomorrow for your next workout. Right, so your first test is your 2-minute press up test. Now 2 minutes can obviously get quite long. Most people aren't going to be able to do press ups continuously for 2 minutes, but you have 2 minutes to do as many as you can. So you're just going to pump out as many as you can. You take breaks when you need to. You got your stopwatch and you just count how many you're doing and how many you can do in your 2 minutes. All right. So we're just testing, obviously, your physical endurance, but also your mental endurance. It's going to start burning. So it's going to take a bit of mental strength to keep yourself pushing. Like I said, you can do as many as you want, have as many breaks as you want. All we want to see is how many you did at the end of the day. Okay. So there's two variations of this. If you want to have yourself propped up against something, you can do that. I just want you to have a target, so it could be a pillow, anything you want, and I want you to have the target of actually touching your chest on there. Okay, so that we just get some of the standard. Otherwise, as you get tired, those press ups get less and less. So we're only going to count it every time the chest hits the pillow. All right, so hands. It's more or less shoulder width apart. We're not going to flare them out. Keep them nice and close. Okay, so we said you can either have yourself propped up against something, okay, and then from there, okay, just going to touch your chest, come up, touch, and up. Okay, if you struggle, okay, you just get onto your knees, shake it out, okay, and then we go again. Right, if you don't even have the strength to do one, then we just do kneeling press ups. Okay, so that's where we're just keeping the body nice and straight, so we don't want to be hinging at the hips. Keep the body straight. And same thing, just touching the chest, get tired, shake it out, and you keep going for your 2 minutes. And we just want to see how many press ups you can do in 2 minutes. Right, so the next little test we're going to do is just a 2-minute squat test, just using your body weight. So what you want to do is you want to find a surface that's more or less knee height, or maybe just a little bit lower than the knee height. Okay, so my couch is perfect. You might want to use a bench, whatever, a little box, but like I said, just a little, maybe slightly lower than knee height. Okay, your setup, feet ever so slightly wider than the hips. Okay, the hands, you can do with them what you want, but basically just want you touching the bum, okay, on the surface, and then coming up. You're not sitting down and coming up, just a touch and up, touch and all the way up. Drive the hips forward, or squeeze of the bum, okay, and we're just pumping out as many as we can in 2 minutes. Again, can get long. If you need to take breaks, shake the legs out, you do that, but 2 minutes, we just want to see how many squats you can do in your 2 minutes. Next test is just your plank test. Again, we're going for 2 minutes. So one of two options here. Either you can hold the plank for 2 minutes, which is great, test done. Otherwise, you hold it for as long as you can. So let's say it's 50 seconds, okay? And then you're going to still carry on for your 2 minutes. But I want to see how many drops you then do in order to finish your 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, if you can hold for 2 minutes, great. Otherwise, like I said, let's say you hold it for 50 seconds. Have a little 10-second breather, go again. You might hold it for another 20 seconds, you drop, rest 10 seconds, go again until you finish your 2 minutes. So it's either you're going to say, yes, I can hold it for 2 minutes, or your score is going to be 50 seconds and 3 drops. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So your plank setup, similar obviously to a press up, except we're going to be on the elbows. So just from there, okay, elbows directly underneath. You don't want to sink into it, so make sure you're pushing your chest away. You also don't want to arch the back too much or get the bum too high up in there. So from there, first movement, pull the stomach in towards the belly button, or pull your belly button in towards your spine. From there, we're just going to straighten up, and then we just want to hold it there. Like I said, we're either holding for 2 minutes, okay, or after 30 seconds, I need to drop. So I rest for 10 seconds, okay, and then I go again. Hold maybe for another 30 seconds, have a little break. Okay, so again, you're either able to hold it for 2 minutes, or however long you held it for, and how many times you had to drop in order to finish 2 minutes. So this next one is your static lunge hold. So again, going to get the muscles burning. So from a physical point of view, we want to see how tolerant you are to that burning sensation, but also again from a mental point of view, it's burning. I want to keep myself going for as long as possible. So what we're going to do in this one, we're just going to set ourselves up. Okay, we'll start with the left leg forward first. We're going to set ourselves up into a split stance or a lunge position. We're literally going to lift the back leg up just maybe an inch or two, and we're just going to hold that position, and we're going to hold it for as long as we can. Right, so hold it as long as you can, or 2 minutes, whichever comes first. So if you can only hold it for 1 minute and 5 seconds, okay, well that's your score. If you can hold it for 2 minutes, okay, cut it off, perfect. You can hold it for 2 minutes, okay. So your setup, we said we're going to start left leg forward. So all I want you to do, make sure that the angle of the knee, we don't want the foot over there, okay. Have it 90, okay, and then just creep out ever so slightly. Want you to be nice and tall, okay. Dig your back toes in. From there, initially maybe just hold your hand on your thigh just to help get you up, okay, and then just let go of the hands, okay. So just purely balancing. Don't want you leaning too far forward. Try and stay as upright as you can. You might feel a bit of stretch in the back leg, and we're just going to try and hold it there without supporting yourself. Hold it for as long as you can, okay. Let's say it's 45 seconds, drop, okay, and that's it. You only got one go at this. Hold it for as long as you can, or 2 minutes, whichever comes first. You then maybe just want to stand up, kick up the legs a little bit, have a little 2 minute breather. If you're doing it with a partner, okay, have them do their left leg now, all right, so that you got a break while they do their left leg, and then we're just going to do exactly the same on the right leg. All right, so that's your static lunge. So your last little indoor test is going to be what I call a down up. I'm not going to be able to show it dynamically. We're just on a first story here, and everything's going to bang and shake if I start jumping up and down. But it's basically doing a burpee, but when you go down, you're going to lie flat on your stomach, stretch out your arms, and then you're going to come back up. You can either do it burpee style, which means it's more dynamic, or you can just go down to your knees, go lie down, stretch out, come back up. Okay, so I'm going to do that version for you just so that everything doesn't shake around here. So just from a standing position, Okay, just down, get down, stretch out, come back up, okay, and standing up. That's 1 repetition. Like I said, you can also do it burpee style, which is just from there, we just hands back, kick back, down, stretch forward, okay, coming back up, standing up nice and tall. Okay, so you got your 2 variations, either just your more dynamic burpee style, or just don't care how you do it, just go lie down and get back up. And we want to see how many you can do in 2 minutes.